What up, guys?
Welcome. We're torn up.
Over Torn City.
This is Yahoo Chick, and
Who's with
who
you?
are you? Who are you?
Who's with you right now, Yahoo?
I'm by myself.
Oh, that was sorry. She was reaching out to me. I'm Don X. I'm her bastard son.
Oh, stop it.
Just kidding. She gets really hurt because she doesn't like to admit she wasn't married.
No, I admit full-heartedly I wasn't married. I was dumb, but I wasn't
Thank
that dumb. Oh, goodness.
Woo! Got
right.
out of that one. Anyways, we're trying real hard not to have to restart these streams by swearing. That's just something we're gonna say on the side note.
Okay, so let's start with the.
Where did we end off last time? Where did we?
It doesn't matter. We need to remind them about this. Go to your
Oh,
email.
yeah. So this is important and something that Yahoo Chick brought up in a private conversation, I suppose it was now. It was that when you're doing your happy jump, my fellow new players, you'll have a letter from George from Torn City. And you go click that. After you've spent your 1,000 energy, you go click that email. And then you scroll to the very bottom of it, all the way to the bottom, keep scrolling all the way down and click that right there. Boop, or boop, or boop, wherever it is on my screen. And then you click claim energy and then put that into your defense too. And then single click all that away too. And then make sure that it's in your 15-minute time limit. And that's why you have the 15-minute time limit, because, 5 minutes to go, click that, no big deal. So that's the and also too, Mother of Medieval did mention that it would be wise in your happy jump as well if when you go to do your happy jump you have a reservoir of points built up, and some factions have them already stashed. We're gonna create new factions, so we're gonna pretend you don't. And that being said, we're going to say that you're going to need to buy them from the points market. So go buy 100 points, you stingy little bastard, and get your fill. Make sure you use your energy refill after you've used your 1,000 energy, and then stack that onto your defense, and then we can move on to our next stat. So this is where the gym gets a little bit controversial. Though, to be effective in wars, for that reason, you could argue or debate that having done the happy jump on defense, you can now single click away your spare energy, which you never really have spare energy, but the energy you want to waste. So that way it's not a waste. And anyways, moving on.
Let me straighten you out. It is not a waste. It's never dumping the energy so you can get more.
Yes.
It's a waste if it sits there and you do nothing with it.
Yes. So since you're trying to get to 1,000 energy, you're gonna use that energy to make sure that you can get to 1,000 energy, and you're not gonna let energy stack. It doesn't go. So like your energy, you can stack it to 1,000 with Xanax or other boosters. We'll get into the other boosters later. That's for rich people. But there's also. But it doesn't go above 100 if you don't have a donator pack. It doesn't go past 150 if you do. So that being said, it doesn't go past that naturally. So every 15 minutes, it'll go back down to, so it doesn't, that 15-minute thing doesn't impact your energy, you silly bastards. It never impacts your energy. You could have 1,000 energy for a year and a half. Did you know that? Yeah, you could. Just so that you don't get scared. Just make sure that's cleared up. You can have 1,000 energy for 5 years. That's a real big waste of energy, though. So, anyways.
Hey, point down and to your left so I can see your hand in the screen. The other side.
Well, that's my left.
Okay, do the other side then.
That's my
And
right.
tell them like and subscribe.
But you don't have to. I'm not gonna be your like your boss on it or nothing. But if you don't, you're kind of a prick. Hey, also, if you do, you're kind of not a prick. Which means that you still kind of are a prick, but only kind of. And
What if
kind
they're a
of less
girl?
than the other people. You know what I mean?
What if they're a
And if
girl?
you like, what did you say? If you like girls, click the button. If you're into men, you won't click the button.
Wait a minute.
How about that?
What if they're a
Yeah.
girl?
How about that? Well, if they're a girl, it's opposite. Yeah. Unless they identify as the opposite gender, in which case it's the same.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah. That being said,
How do you get
thumbs up. How do you what?
How do you get
How
buff?
do you get buff? Okay, so the debate is now you've done one happy jump, it's on your defense, you are recovered, you have enough energy and material to do another happy jump. Where should you put it? Now, reasonably okay, fine. Drop one into your speed and then drop one into your strength. Fine. I'm okay with that. You're now capable of using your energy competitively in a war type environment, even at a minimal basis. So like that's minimum competitive basis. You need those. So those stats to be one happy jump each. But now that those are one happy jump each, don't you ever touch those stats again until your defense is ready. Ever. Now, I wish you didn't black that out because I clicked that for that reason. It was so that it showed those numbers.
Well, let me see here.
That's the end result.
Okay, then I blacked out this one.
That's the end result of that's showing you the beginning of. So go back to the other one. Not that one. The next one. That one. So you see that one. I'm just about at 1 billion. Click the next one. Is there another one on that line?
I don't know.
That's okay.
Oh, I probably blacked it. So I have this one.
So
and I have. Wait, they look the same.
no, they're next. So I was trying to show you the number difference, and then you blacked out the number difference. So I guess here's what we'll do. We'll have people take random guesses, and whoever has the closest guess to each one of these numbers, they'll win a reward. That's what we'll do. One eDVD for the closest guess to each of these numbers for those people who are in a faction affiliation. No joking around. Don't join up and be like trying to squeal us out of some fucking candy and shit. Because that's what the reward will be if you're not in our faction. We'll give you one single fucking candy, you piece of shit. Just kidding. We'll give you a box of candy.
It's probably got the numbers on it here. I don't know what I've got here. I can't see.
Okay, so now that's okay. We're gonna make a game out of it. So the closest guesses to those numbers. So let's go to the first picture. The closest to the bottom there. So that's when I was first doing happy jumps. So that's because now I didn't have a full comprehension of the gym at the time, so I had made some mistakes, and I'm going to try to prevent you from doing the same ones. And the thing is that the mistakes I made were caught really rapidly compared to most players. Let me be honest. So that's the second picture. Hold that there for a minute. So on the first picture, you would have noticed that it started going straight up. Oh, look at how straight up that's going right there. That's because that character, the Don X, started doing what I'm telling you to do, which is start focusing strictly on defense. Every happy jump, every extra energy, always on defense, always on defense, always on defense. And this can show you the time frame that it took. So you can see so go back to the first picture for a second. That's November 25th, 2023. Second picture. December 26th, 2023. So that's about a month. And you can see the incline on that's fairly large. It's massive, yes. Compared to a natural player, it's competitive. This is competitive play. This is what I was trying to explain to players when I was talking trash on the forums. This is what I meant. I'm not here to play around. I'm not joking. I'm not a casual player. I actually have goals and objectives, and I achieve those. So how you do this is you now have only happy jumps on defense. And the reason that this is going to be a benefit to you is because your gym gains are incremental. And I advise you to not take anybody's advice at face value. What I advise you to do is to always confirm everything with Torn Wiki. It's really easy to use. You can find it in your top left-hand corner of your screen. Most times it's fairly simple. You just click it and there's a search bar, search what you're looking for. It's pretty resourceful, and it's very well done. It's like Wikipedia, but for Torn City exclusively. It's really well done. So congratulations to whoever did that. Kudos. That's my exclusive source for any information, and every valuable resource I acquire is from there. So not every single one, you piece of shit. Oh, got me. Not every single one. Okay. Moving on. So now that you have your first happy jump done, you have your happy jump on 2 stats. Either you can be like exclusive, you can be a luxury player. That's fine. You want to be a luxury player? Don't do your happy jump on your speed and your strength. That's fine. Only continue to, you don't join a faction right away either. As a result, only do happy jumps on your defense. You'll thank me later. But anyways, moving on, you have your happy jumps and you're just working on defense. You're only working on defense. Boop, 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 boop. You're getting your defense up to 10 mil, and then really the goal is 100 mil, but we're going to say 10 mil. First, we're going to go with 1 mil. Let's look at mothers. Dexterity. Oh, go back. Let's talk about that. Oh, that's a funny joke. Look at that.
Hold on, it is a joke.
That's how long it took her to realize not to work that stat ever again.
This is 1 month total battle stats.
Total battle stats.
It kind of flattened out. I forget what was going on. I think I OD'd like 4 times in a row.
Yeah, plus real life does happen as well too.
Yeah, so that was my total battle stats. You're gonna get a kick.
And compared to an average player, those are very respectful.
Oh, thank you. You'll like
those are very. Oh, whoa, my God! Look at those ones. No, that's competitive.
Total battle stats. So that is.
Now that's competitive right there.
Yeah, 2023.
No, so it looks like you might have spent some energy in wars. I don't know, maybe.
No, that line is the same line, and you'll continue to see it. I OD'd 4 times in a row, and yes, it was in between.
That's tough luck.
It was in between wars. I OD'd at a war. I OD'd twice for happy jump. It was insane, and that's when I actually reached out to you and said,
put that stat chart back up. That was nice to look at. Yeah. Look at, and every time that there's a little plateau there, I bet you that's when you also. So you see the first one where there's a little plateau. Bet you OD'd. Plus, there's also a time period where we were getting attacked quite heavily. But
oh yeah,
I bet you OD'd every time that there's a little plateau there.
Or a war.
Or a war, yeah.
Yeah, I stacked for war. Most of those are probably wars, and you.
Yeah, but they're like. If you were to compare this to an average player's chart, this is going to look very, very. How do you phrase this? Intimidating.
And at the beginning, October to April, I didn't.
And let me say this, so intimidating that my character, seeing that chart, is worried that they can't hit that character.
Wow.
And my character, and you've seen the chart on my character. My character is like, ooh, I don't know if I can hit that character. Yeah. That character is being competitive. That character, I look at and I'm like, I might be able to hit that. I'm only
That's
looking at
1
a
month.
couple months. Yeah.
That's
I'm only
1
looking at
month.
1 month.
Yeah.
That character I'm looking at, I might be able to hit. But open it again on the other chart. That character, I don't think I can hit.
Yeah.
That character, I'm not even risking it.
Now
The problem is with that character, if you look at that chart, if you look at that was funny too. I like that. So if you look at that chart right here, then you can see that this character is going to be a dangerous character in their future too. Super dangerous.
Okay, because it's my overall stats, and you don't know which stats by looking at that I've been working on, but it doesn't really matter because
Doesn't really matter because holy shit.
Overall, that's what it's doing.
Overall, you're a dangerous character.
Yeah. Okay,
It's a dangerous character, bro.
Let me show you this one. This one, I think is
now
hilarious.
this looks like you worked your setup to a you were working like so there's a couple of different builds that you can pick. The thing about the strength build is that it's a little bit more complex than the defense build. The defense build is more overall generally rounded for the type of function that our characters seem to provide, and I think that is part of the reason that you will see that plateau off, and that if you were to look at my character specifically, my character is a defense build, and primarily in your character is stronger than my character.
Okay,
By looking at those.
Oh, yeah. That's somebody else's. Okay, that's somebody else's. We're not even going to get into that. Okay, so let me just go back to this, and let me talk about this for a minute. So in the beginning, some stuff happened. I really wasn't interested in the game. I thought about quitting the game. So up until April, you can see it starting to go up. April, I started dallying in it, and I'm like, yeah, I decided to play the game and actually learn the game, and that's why it all went up. Oops, you can see me.
Yeah.
Oh no. All right, so this one again, yeah. I just wanted to show this is what I'm doing in a month, and I thought that was pretty good.
It is pretty good, but the thing is that like
it's not as
when I look at it, it's not as serious as that one.
Yeah.
But, that one's that's a serious. But the thing is that even looking at that month one, so like the reason it's not as intimidating only is because there's a little bit, it's on a plateau. Yep. That's the only reason. It's because you're showing part of a plateau.
Yep.
So if you didn't show that plateau, it would look a lot scarier.
Okay, let me get to this one. I'll talk about this one. So
yeah, this one's awesome. This one's hilarious.
Wait, hold on. I think before I get to that one, we need to talk about.
Oh, this one's even funnier. This one's the most funny.
You know what? I don't have my.
Oh, you don't want to talk about the dexterity?
No, I wanted to show my defense, but I don't have it there.
You know what? You have to take a guess. We're gonna leave our total stat on our defense and stuff. For yours, it's gonna be a guess, and we'll show them next episode. And whoever gets closest to it on this episode, they'll get a reward.
Okay. Well, no, that's not fair because my guys.
That's fair. Some of them they might, but they might not be tuned in.
This one's hilarious. So you can see.
And it's been a while.
Okay, listen, Linda, down at the bottom.
Linda.
It starts to go up a little bit after April because I was working my defense in April. Then I was like, but I need some strength, like every noob, right? So I did some strength. I did a bunch of strength. Then it goes back over because you know why it goes back over? Because I started working my defense again. And then I'm like, once my defense got to a certain point, so Happy Jump really I didn't think was effective. I started cranking my strength.
It's a grind at a certain point.
Yes, so I cranked my strength.
The problem is though that most people, when it hits that grind, they switch.
So I was
That's the
grinding.
problem for them.
Yeah, but so I'm still grinding my defense, but I was using happy jumps on
No,
strength.
you weren't grinding your defense. You were
Uh,
grinding your strength and you were working your defense.
okay. Well, to
There's a big
me,
difference. I was grinding my defense.
no, because every click went to defense except for happy jumps.
Except
So,
for your happy
so
jumps,
yes,
which is all of it.
no, because my when I work my stats, my gym, I'm not doing happy jumps because I'm using all my energy on defense. And happy jumps are not effective after stop making faces. I will I will drive an hour just to cuff you.
That's the mask, by the way.
Okay. Anyways, whatever. I'm not arguing with you. All right, what do we got? So we looked at this one. Did
All
we
I had
look
to
at
do
this?
was make faces and she stopped arguing. Look at that, guys. Men, take a note. Take notes.
Okay. Did we look at that one? I think we did.
The females are easier than we thought.
Strength.
All you have to do is make faces at them and they stop.
See
Okay, so
again.
this.
I only did
Yeah.
3 October, January. Okay, basically April, May, possibly June. April and
Yeah.
May.
Based off of these charts, to be honest with you, I would say that you are a competitive player and that I would accept the advice that you give to other players, although my advice might be different. I would accept your players doing your advice. I wouldn't reprimand them. I would say you might be able to do things differently, but it's my regiment isn't for everyone. My regiment is for elite style, like only. Like it's like I want to be in the top 1%. Well, how do you get there? Well, this is how. And this is how, according to Torn Wiki. Now, the thing about Mother of Medieval Yahoo Chick, her regiment it is still elite, but it is ranked war competitive elite. My character specifically is own everything and withstand the barrage of every single attack coming towards me for months because I am a public figure. Not every character is a public figure, and that's important to remember. The difference is really only individual. Like it's a matter of personal desire. Like I will be honest with you, doing my regiment, you will at a certain point say to yourself, fuck sakes. You will all the time.
It's
Probably you'll be
true.
like,
I'm sure I did.
fuck sakes. Like
You're right.
it'll turn your face red. You'll be like, this is not easy to do because I really want to click this other fucking button so badly. And then after like a year, you're like, click, click, oh, click, goddamn click. I get to click the button. Oh, I've been waiting for this. It's better than Christmas. It's better than Valentine's Day,
It's better than
birthdays.
Christmas,
It's
clown.
it's better than Lent. It's legitimate. If you want to, if you're a Catholic, you're looking for something to give up for Lent. Give up clicking on one of those buttons. All of them but one. Just click defense. All of Lent. You know, by the end of that shit.
You're going to burn in hell.
Why? I just included like an entire religion. They're gonna enjoy that. They're like, oh, we're all gonna try Lent again. Lent's gonna make a rebound. The Catholic Church is going up by like 13 people. That's like 130%.
Okay.
How many do you think are in the Catholic Church right now? The Pope and 3 nuns?
Okay, let's talk about next
I like
time.
strings. Da, da, da.
Next time we're going to talk about Halloween.
We got a lot more gym stuff to talk about too, though. We're not done talking about gym stuff. We might get distracted, but we'll never divert from the important material for too long.
All right. Well, this is what everybody thinks Halloween is. Okay.
It is. It is.
And
that was them last year.
This is
What's
what
it going to
like
be this year?
In Torrance City, it's like this.
I want to be the jack-o'-lantern.
And then you come out the other side.
But look at those little baby pumpkins. You know what I mean? See those little baby pumpkins? Here's the thing that those large pumpkins don't realize. Those little baby pumpkins, somebody walking by can accidentally step on 1 or 2 of them.
Okay, the reason I mentioned that we're going to have to talk next time about Halloween is because Torrance City already has a news article about Halloween. So I already had a member, Halloween, what's going on? So I sent them the link and they're like, I don't understand. So we're going to have to talk about
On the flip side, we don't have a million factions for them to destroy right now. So not everyone's panicking. On the other side of that coin is I feel like making a million factions for them to destroy right now.
Okay, so
why not? They have fun doing it.
all right. What do you like?
Strings. How do you like them? Boiled. That's called spaghetti. Cold spaghetti dinner. Spaghetti. They gotta add a dish to Torrance City. Spaghetti. What? They gotta add a dish to Torrance City. A dish of spaghetti. They gotta add hunger level. I get hungry, you know. Gotta eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The fuck?
Spaghetti!
Spaghetti!
All right, come back next time
with some spaghetti!